quantum jumping or quantum healing. Now, what is all that? Well, first of all, it's working with a quantum field, and it has a lot of knowledge behind it of quantum physics. But we're not going to really go deep into that. Just the basics. And what is the basics is that there is a quantum field, and I always explain it like a balloon. If you inflate a balloon with air, it's a big balloon, and there's air everywhere within that balloon. There's not one tiny little space where there's no air. Well, the universe is kind of like the same. It's also kind of a balloon which is expanding, and it has a finite amount of energy. The air is more or less the same like the energy within the universe, and it's a constant. Energy is not created nor destroyed. It only changes form. It decays here and it creates something there. And energy contains information, because every change it gives the information to what needs to become reality. And so we are actually living in a field of information from which all matter and all reality emerges, because it's even in the empty space within the atom. That's the quantum field that holds energy. So it's on the tiniest parts of who we are. Now, it's about frequency. The expression of energy is expressed in frequency, and learning that language of the universe and how to connect with that and to match that frequency so you attract it into your life is life-changing and is the way to manifest. And so in these sessions, I take you up through the fourth dimension of time. We find, well, there's many timelines, and we are going to find your sacred timeline, because your sacred timeline is the timeline where you live your purpose fully. That's what you have chosen as a soul to fulfill in this lifetime. So that's your sacred timeline. And there are many others. You are constantly switching, and there's constantly things changing, but there's just this one sacred one. We're going to find that one. We're going to travel through the dimension of time into the quantum field, which is the fifth dimension. And there we're also going to, meet your quantum self, who already is because in the quantum field, everything, all information about all possible outcomes is already there in the form of energy. It just hasn't materialized yet. And with our consciousness, with our being, with our energetic vibration, we make that match and attract it into our lives. We do this on a constant basis. We might just not be that aware of it. Now we're becoming aware of it by doing this, and we meet our quantum self, who already has in potentiality done everything. That version of us exists in the quantum field as information, and we're going to connect with it, and we can communicate with it, ask it questions, how it became that version of itself. And then we also connect with your higher self, because we solidify everything with your higher self, and that's the highest aspect of who you are. It's the divinity of you. It's in higher dimensions, but it's actually deep inside of you. We are multi-dimensional beings, and that's what we're going to be exploring. That's what we're going to be connecting to, and it really changes your life, because you get direction from your quantum self, your future self, on your sacred timeline, and you bring it back into this dimension, into the here and now, and you are connected with that frequency, and you start embodying it and living it, and it makes a huge difference, because you become the creator of your own life. So we'll be doing these sessions here in Adam Cree or online on a weekly basis. So I invite you to join one time to really just have a look and experience that connection with the future self that has fulfilled all your heart's desires. It's a very profound and deep experience. So hope to see you soon on one of those occasions. Take care.